Hello and welcome to my channel, Tarot with Mishka. Before I'm going to start doing your general reading for the second week of May, there are a couple of things I would like to share. First, it is a general reading, so reading might not necessarily resonate with you. What I'm doing, I'm picking up the overall energies coming through for your star sign. Second, the cards, they're showing potential energies, they're showing potential. So we always have a choice, even though life is something that's happening to us, the way how we're going to react to it, that's all that matters. So let's begin. Capricorn, the crowning energy for the second week of May, we have here Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is about someone who is highly intellectual, someone who is very logical and is able to make decisions based on evidence and facts. And as she's sitting here, she's about, I'm feeling, give a judgment or say something. And the way how she sits in the spread, she's facing the area to do with relations and relationships. Now can you see there's a Queen of Swords, there's a Queen of Pentacles, and there is the Knight of Cups. Two queens might indicate rivalry, but in this particular case I think they are, those two energies, they are complementing each other. So it's almost like decision making comes, in terms of relation, comes with being practical, appreciating what you have, but this practicality might be overlooking emotional side of things. So neglecting your relationship or neglecting your emotional needs. And what I feel in this reading is to not neglect your emotional needs. And if that is needs of your partner or your own needs in terms of what is it that you want. So the message is to not over intellectualize. So it's good to be practical, it's good to make rational decisions, but equally we are more than our brains, we're also our emotions, we're our soul, there's something that we cannot put finger, this kind of essence, there's something that cannot be put into the words, and you might be neglecting this side of yourself. And if that is to do with your existing relationship, it's once again, it's to, of course, what you want is important, but relationship is two-way street, and I'm guessing if there is career that you're wrapping yourself up so strongly, don't take the eye off the ball, don't neglect your relationship. That's what I'm hearing. In terms of your career and finance and business, things are going well. You're either going to travel to do with your business, or things are moving forward. You are either winning your new contracts, you're being victorious, you are delivering at something, and I don't know if that commission going to be paid to you, or you're feeling very secure at where you are at the moment and you want to expand. So I'm getting that there's also a feeling of expansion there in terms of career and finance. In terms of the energy of the week, we have Two of Swords, we have a Hangman, and we have an Ace of Swords. Voila. And I strongly feel this is relating to Queen of Swords. I just want to show you what I mean by it. I made it. So she says. I don't know how well you can see it, But Queen of Swords is all about being driven by your intellect, knowing, data. And those two cards they're talking about, once again, it's neglecting certain things in your life. It's like if you are driven to get certain things, you are neglecting other aspects of yourself. I don't know what is it that you're doing, but I think you might be driving on, you might be running on a very low battery, or if that is to do with things that, certain things that's so much priority for you that you forget that also important in your life. This reading is to remind you that other things in life that are also important, including your good self. And this is all about living in your head. She's intellect, and the chappie over here, the hangman, can you see the yellow thingy around his head? It's all about living in your head. And then you have the Age of Swords over here, and she's holding a sword, right? Can you see it? And this good lady is holding two swords over here. So this is all about you. Yes, there's certain things you would like having done. Things are going well. But then there is a cost to it. And you are paying the ultimate price for it. And they're here to remind you that you shouldn't be living in your head, because you have also your body, and you have your soul, and you have your emotions, so they have to be also acknowledged. And okay, I'm hearing harshness. Certain things, of course, things they have to be done, but they not always have to be, I know, clean cut. I get it. It's about yes, you can do whatever you want to do. If you're going to look, I just want to show you this. This is you. She's holding the sword in her hand, and if you're going to look at this Ace of Swords, it's also the sword being held in her hand. Yes, you can do a lot of things, but sometimes you have to consider how others are going to react to it. And this is all about realizing and being more considerate towards others, because I'm hearing that certain things at what point at your time are going to bite you into your behind. So sometimes, yes, it's easier to do things that way. I understand that. But what they say, because you're doing it this way, what goes around comes around. So sometimes I'm hearing, be more considerate. That's what I'm getting. So in terms of potential obstacles and opportunities, interestingly enough, you have those two cards. One is symbolizing the obstacles, one potential opportunities. As you can see, you have a Knight of Wands and you have a King of Wands. So both, they kind of travel in the same direction and they kind of merging together. I'm getting the obstacle and opportunity is to open up and listen to different point of view. And allowing someone to speak, allowing someone to present whatever they have to present, because they're going to have a different way of approaching doing certain things. And that is the obstacle as well as opportunity. In terms of the best way forward, of course you can be contented with what you have. Open up. In this particular layout, even though this card means a wish, one getting, if you're going to open yourself to what is out there, more is coming. It's like, don't be too stuck, don't be too rigid in your ways. So what is the additional commentary? Not everyone is your competition. You don't have to fight all the time. You know what, the message is ground yourself to what you have to do, but remember, life is not a constant competition, and it's not constant competition, and there's some decisions that better think twice, because you might get where you want to, but this might bite you back in your behind. So life is not about fighting, if that makes any sense to you. I hope this reading has resonated with you, or at least gave you something that you were able to take away from it. If you liked it, give it a like, share, comment, and I'm sending my best wishes to all of you from the bottom of my heart.